Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Christmas Inspirations. I'm your host, Al Smith, the founder and director of Bishop Sheen Today. Today, Bishop Sheen will be talking about infection. Now, not in the way that you think of, the cold and flu season, but in a very spiritual way. We'll be talking about divine infection, and it comes from this 1966 collection of Christmas inspirations. Bishop Sheen writes, The Divine Infection. Most of the infections which we know are bad infections, but Christmas was the beginning of a good infection, for it made possible for us, who are mere sons of our parents, to become sons of God. C.S. Lewis, in his work Mere Christianity, uses the example of toy soldiers to explain Christmas. He asked if a boy does not often think what fun it would be if a tin soldier were turned into flesh and blood. In the incarnation, we have one human being out of all humanity who did become completely divinized. But as Lewis goes on to point out, the illustration breaks down here. If one tin soldier came to life, it would make no difference to the rest of the tin soldiers. They are all separate, but human beings are not. If you could see humanity spread out in time as God sees it, it would not look like a lot of separate things dotted about. It would look like one single growing thing, rather like a very complicated tree. Every individual would appear connected with every other individual. Consequently, when Christ becomes man, it is not really as if you could become one particular tin soldier. It is as if something which is always affecting the human mass begins, at one point, to affect the whole human mass in a new way. From that point on, the effect spreads through all mankind. Humanity is already saved in principle, but since the first Christmas, individuals have to appropriate that salvation by considerable effort, namely, by making ourselves disposable to the divine infection. And if we get close enough to Him, we catch it. And that is how we get over being humanly sick. Bishop Sheen has a way with words, doesn't he? And again, we need to get close to the Lord to to get sick, but to get sick from His infection, a divine infection. And so maybe that will put a new light onto the term catching something. So again, everyone, thank you once again for joining me. And until next time, may the good Lord continue to bless you and keep you. May the Lord let His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. And may the Lord look upon you kindly and bring you peace. God love you.